Close. Okay, guys. So what we covered in the last session? Switch, right? We discuss about switch case. I think so. I've given some assignment for you. I hope everyone is completed. Done? Online people? Yes, guys. How many of them is completed? Switch one. Done? Assignment? Last. Why? You got at least one day now. You can finish it, right? Online people? Yes, ma'am. Still people are joining. Okay, so tell me how we can implement and what is the question is asked? What is the question I ask you? To create one drop-down list. To create one drop-down list, and from that, whenever we select any option, we have to describe the particular information. That is the task I have been given, right? So how we can implement, guys? Can you just help me how to implement that one? Come on, how we can implement? So basically here, you can use this selector tag. Okay. Tell me. Describe the details. Yeah, tell me. Use selector. Using select tag. Okay. What we want? Select tag. NG model you want to use. Okay. So what are the options we have? What are the options you want to take? Okay, empty you want to take. Next, something India, USA. ठीक है? China, right? Over now, right? Okay, so here can we give something label? Can we provide some label or automatically take? Can we provide the label for the selector? Not required, right? Okay. So can you just execute, ma'am? Tell me how we can execute. NPM start here. Okay, so open the browser and then test it. Localhost 4200. Yes. So can you see here? We got the list of items. We got the list of items. So what is our requirement here? Whenever we select India, we have to provide the India information, right? Okay, so how we can do it? How we can achieve? So at select, we can use NG model. For using NG model, what we required? We have to add the forms models. Go and check it whether forms model is available or not. Yes, available. Right. So can I use it now? Bracket ng model equal to property name. Equal to property name. What's the property name? Country name. So here I can remove here of type country here. Yes. Okay. So what we can specify now? Country here. Done. So go and check it. Whether it's working still. Any error? No errors here. So that means application is working perfectly here. But how is going to map? You have to use ng switch here. Okay. So tell me here how we can use the ng switch case. So let's use here details. So how use ng switch case? Ng switch is what? A directory. So how to use that directive? Ng. Okay, so we have to use within the bracket or directly we have to use. How we can use it in this switch case? Directly. Okay, and then followed with what we required. Property name. Okay. Okay, so we got the property name. Yes. Next, after that, what we have to do? Once you get the property name, we can write the switch cases. How we can write the switch cases? P tags here. Asterisk ng switch case equal to India. Okay, next. So here you can provide the details. We can provide the details. Okay, so provide the details of India. Okay, next, like this, we can have the India, USA. Okay, let's provide capital letter USA. And next one is what? China. Okay, next. Yeah. So here we can provide default. Select the country, something. Okay. So why is getting the error? It is a case sensitive. I should be capital. Okay. Same thing I was writing here. So what you do within this double quotes, because as of now, if you see that he was considering all this as a properties. What all this considered as what properties. What you do, specify in a single quote. Okay, fine. So give this value in a single quote here because already is in the string. That value is already in the string here. Okay. Go and check is working. Yes, default. Yes or not? Default. Select India. Select US. What happened? It's not working. Any challenge? Look it. Look it. NG switch case. Is it correct? Come on, guys. Is it correct or is it directive? Can I give in the bracket? Can you give in the bracket? Okay, go and check it. Now is working? Yes or not? Is it working, guys, now? Okay, still is not working. Something is missing. China. Okay. Let's give proper name. China. Now it's working. Let's go and check it here. India, US, and China. Perfectly is working now? Yes or no? So tell me here, guys, how exactly is working? How it's going to map? So why we are using NG model here? Sorry. So generally, whenever we working with any input tag, what a input tag or select tag, this can be used if you're using what a NG model. So NG model directive can be used only when if you're using input tag or select tag. Yes or not? Input tag or select tag. As of now, what is my requirement? I have to create what a select a box. That is a drop down list here, right? Rather than input field. And second thing is what we want to map. What we want to map? Map the corresponding field to the property here. So whatever the property we are selecting here, it has to be injected what a ng switch case, and it has to look for the respective what a values. So this value should be mapped. Okay, na? Why? Because whenever we select any country, that country property is initially holding how much? Empty. So what happens whenever I select India? So country became what? India. See, go and check. Go and check. Yes or not? Yes or not? So initially what I've done here, I make as what? Empty here. So whenever we select India, because the first option here is empty, right? Second option we have taken India. So now whenever we select India, now country is holding how much? India. So now what happens now? It is going to map with the respective cases, whether this value and the value which you have selected is correct or not. If it is mapping, then it's going to provide the details here. Provide that details here. Are you understanding, guys, now? Okay. So tell me once again why we are using NG model. Because we are getting a form that is a drop down list, right? And here what is our requirement? Whenever we select the particular option, we need to inject what a respective switch case, right? How we are going to map? We are going to map based on the property, So what if this property name is different? Whether it's going to work? No. So make sure that the property name which you are given, okay, it should be, both should be equal. Otherwise, it's not going to map it here. So once it's mapped this country, then probably it will execute the corresponding switch case and take the corresponding value. This value and this value, both should be equal. If they are equal, then corresponding element going to execute and print on the console there. Okay, na? So more things what you can do, at least you can go for some CSS. You can add also what a CSS also. Width 300 pixel, height you can give. Okay, let's give 200 is enough. And font size 5 RMB. And text alignment center. That's and here background black and color white and border 1 pixel solid red. Okay, that's it. Okay, so that information probably you can provide it here. Understood ma how it is working? So this is a simple task I've given for you. I hope people have done completed. No, excellent. Only one person is done. You also done? Good. What about others? No, sir, we are not touched the notes also. Huh? It is in the notes. Already I've given that program. Yeah, example is already there in that one. After seeing also not done. Huh? Max? That is for bootstrap. I will show you. That is for bootstrap properties. I didn't use material. No, I didn't use. That is so different. There are two things you can do in Angular for the front end to make a responsive and look and feel, and you want to use predefined template. Either bootstrap completely, otherwise use Angular material. If you're using Angular materials, then those templates you can use it. Angular material. Generally, people will prefer in industry, but people also use bootstrap. You should know both the things. They're only adding the components. That's it. I will show you that also, how to work with Angular. Yeah, any other queries? Is it clear for everyone? Hama? Everyone. Online people? Method not used like app components. Sir, you're not audible. Is it audible now? Anyone can reply me saying that yes or no? Is it clear? Okay. So I'm just taking backup for you. So please work on this one. Okay, done now? Fine. Okay, cool. So last thing we'll be finishing, which is very, very important. That is ng-for. We'll see the small application also with a ng-for. Okay, this is very important for you, for your entire directives, which probably you're using there. Okay. So ng-for here. Fine. So probably why we are using for loop, so that I can iterate a statement for multiple times, right? I think so already in the last session have shown the importance of ng-for, why we require the ng-for loop there. So generally, as I said here, if you want to execute your elements instead of multiple times here, I want to iterate only one, so that all the elements can be generate dynamically. All these elements can be generated dynamically. So for example, we worked in the last class something called as unordered list. What? another list. In case of another list, instead of taking that list of items multiple times, that element we can generate dynamically by using what? Ng for that, right? So that element we can execute for multi times. So here it is not executing that element multiple. It is generating that elements. What? Generating the elements dynamically, and that we are reusing for multiple times. Okay, na? Right? So how we can work with ng for? As I said, we can take the element followed with what? Asterisk ng for equal to, we can use let some variable name. We can use of with collections. What? Collections, or we can take a reference here. Yes or not? And this variable, you can decide it how you want to use it here. Depends on you. Whether you want to use this variable under the list of items or you want to use in other categories there. So this is how generally we can use what? Syntax for ng for. Tell me, let variable of references. Okay. So this is how generally we can use what? Ng for. So for example, we'll see from basic example, then we can go for simple application. I'll give the requirement. You have to implement today itself. Okay. So basically, let's assume that I just want to print the list of product names. What is my requirement? List of product names. Do you know how to print the list of product names? Can you just help me? Product names. I'm taking string here. Okay, how we can specify the array? Square bracket. Within that square bracket, we can specify list of items here. Okay, na? So item 1, item 2, item 3, and so on. Right? So finally, what we got, ma? We got list of items here. We got the list of items here. Now this list of items, as of now, what we are doing here? We are hard coding. What you're doing here? We are hard coding here. So in future class, I'm going to take the data in the form of JSON. Okay, or else we can use some fake API. Through that, we can able to inject this data, and this data we can present in the UI, that is template here. So tell me guys, we got the list of items. How we are going to print it? If you want to print it here, let's do one thing. Let me remove this one. Yeah, so here work with ng for. Yeah, how we can print guys now? Tell me. Inside the tag, which tag you want to use now? So if it is another list, can you take another list? Yeah. Inside the list of items, how many you want? Not required. Why? Because you're using ng for loop. Okay. Next. How we can use asterisk ng for equal to let. Very good. So one product name of product names. Very good. How we can print it, ma? By using what we call this one? Interpolation. What do you call? Interpolation. Tell me. Product name. Yes, perfectly. Okay, go and check it here. So we got the list of items. Okay, fine. So what is my requirement here? I want to print product price also. Okay, so what we can take? Number. Let's take here item 1, price 20, 30, 40 here. Okay, na? Yeah. We also have what? Product price. Tell me how we are going to print. Name also I want to print it here. Sorry. I want beside product name and the price. Yes. Where? Tell me. Come on, guys. Online people, tell me. Again, you want to take next one? Like this? Product price of prices. So can you work with multiple like this? See, error C. Type number is not assigned for the type string ng iterable. Number is not assigned of the type string array. So that means probably he is not accepting this to specify multiple here. So tell me what you are going to do now. Okay, excellent. Good, ma. So instead of taking like this, can we take the product array? Can we take what? Product array. Yes or not? Can I take the product array? Okay, I don't know. How we can store the group of product details in the form of key and value pairs? Tell me here, how you are going to store? How? Okay, ID, item 1. ID in double quotes. And he's getting error there. Solve that error. Is it the square bracket or you have to take flower basis? Why? It is not array, no? It is? Yes or no? Tell me after that. So you want another item? Next. Come on. ID? Not ID. Price. Price. Then how you store the group of product details? Group of product details. So this is only for a single object, right? You want multiple objects. So what do we have to do? So like this, comma, I can select multiple objects. It will consider as one object. How we can store the group of objects within the square bracket? Done now? So here we got one product details or not? Next to copy. Come on. And then paste it here. So here we have item, the price. Next. Item 3, 70 rupees. Done now? So how many products? 3 products. Can we store some more thing? Copy. For some 80 rupees. Yeah, I'll just remove 5 products, 90 rupees. Is optional actually. Okay, na? We got the group of products now. Can I remove this one? Okay, so finally what we got? We have just hard coded ID price. This also not recommended. This also not recommended. What we have to do? No, we have to take the separate class. We have to take separate class where we have to take the two properties. What are the two properties? ID and we have to take a constructor which is used to initialize ID and price there. And those details we can store it here. Are you understanding, guys? No? Yes or no? Point is clear or not clear? Okay. Now, so finally what we got? We got the array, which is storing the group of product objects, which is storing what group of product. What is my requirement? Come on, guys. What is my requirement? I want to print all these product details. Okay. How we can print the product details form? I want to print in the tabular form. Which form? Okay. So how you work with tables, ma? Write table tag. Inside the table, we have header and body. So you can use header tag as well as body tag. Inside the header tag, we have the headings. What are the headings we required? First row, header. What is the header first? Product ID. Next one, product name. And next one, product price. I think so we have given only two things. Okay. Where is that? ID and price. So I'll do one thing. We'll add some more things like this. Once we tested, we'll add some more things. Three. What more? 4 and 5. Done. So we have ID and price. Just remove it here. Okay, done now. Yes. Okay. Next, in the body, what we required? Okay. So we want one row. We want loop. How we can use? ng per let one product from products. Okay. Next, what we required? Table data. Product dot ID. Okay, na? Let's test whether it is working or not. Okay. This is always good practice. Write the portion of the code and test it. Don't write the entire code. Let's see whether it's getting any error or not. Okay, na? Go and check whether it's working, guys. No? Yes. So can I add something called as border here? So you got one border here now. Okay, na? We got one border here. Next, what we want here? Price. Okay. So now we'll take another D. Product dot price. Done. We got it, guys, now? Yes or not? But if you just look at here, as of now, the look and feel is not good. Yes or not? So for this, what we supposed to do? We have to add the CSS for table. And it takes so much time. It takes so much time. What we'll do here, rather than going for this one, let's switch to Bootstrap. Okay, now let's add the Bootstrap here. Do you know how to add the Bootstrap, ma? So I'm just selecting here 4.6 version. So what we can do? We can add what? CSS. Can we copy the CSS? Where you have to add, ma? Inside the index.html. And as I said, it is also working what dynamically, right? So maybe they're writing the JavaScript code also. So for if you're using those things, we have to add the JavaScript files. Copy and paste. I think it's already we pasted, right? Is already added? Yes. If it is already added, can we take here a table? Table component. Let's take the table component. Yeah, take this one. This is quite good. Let's take it here now. Save it. Close it. Close it. Close it here. Go to where, ma? HTML. Now, can I remove this one? Can I paste it here? Yes. So this is the template I want to use it here. Okay, na? So let's see modify here. What we can modify, ma? So here we can modify the th. Remove this one. What we have here? Huh? Product ID. And here? Price only, right? Okay. Next, what we have? So here we no need to hard code the data. Yes or not? This row has to become dynamically. How it come? Ng for, come on guys, let product of products. Very good. Now, can I remove this one? So what we required here? Product dot PID or ID? ID. Next. Product dot price. Done, guys. Now go and check it here. Somewhat better. Somewhat better. Yes. Still we can make some better. We'll see that working. Let's see why. Okay, somewhat better. Okay, na? Let it be somewhat better. Okay, so perfectly showing the tables now, right? All the details is showing here, right? Okay. Now, what is my requirement here? If you see that this hash is getting what? Getting a repeated value. So what I want here, I want to get the index of each one. I want to get the index of each one, right? How we can get the index of each one? How? Semicolon. How we can use? You want to use comma? See, as of now, we have hard coded what? 1. Yes or not? We have hard coded what? 1 here. What we want here now? I want index 6. What? So this is the first index, index 0. This is index 1. This is index 2. This is index 3. And this is index 4. Are you understanding, ma? Yeah. How we can get it? Comma. So here, is it working? Yes or not? But getting what? 0. So what we can do smartly? Plus 1. Now it's working perfectly. Yes or not? We are not hard coding, right? Are we hard coding, ma? No, we are not hard coding. What we are doing here now? We are getting the, come on guys, we are getting the indexes. What we are getting? We are getting the indexes. How we are getting the index? Index as I. So that means what he will do for each product, he will get that index and store in where? I. So that I we are printing here. Why I'm taking I plus 1? Yeah, because generally index start from 0. So I'm making 0 plus 1. So we get the first row, second row, third row, fourth row, and fifth row here. Is it clear, ma? Are you understanding? Everyone got clarity? Okay, now what I want here is you take this application, you make some changes with the ng style directive. What I want here is for all the odd rows, for all the odd rows, change the background color as X color, some color. And for all the even rows, you make another color. Are you understanding, guys? What is my requirement now? What is my requirement? So wherever you find here odd rows, I want to change the color as some X. Wherever we find the even rows, I want to change the color as some Y here. So these are the changes you have to make for the existing application and you have to show me. Are you understanding? Is it clear or not clear? What is the requirement? Same application. Because what happens like when you're working with your applications, when you're working with the applications. Now your manager can ask me that, Imtiaz, we had some products which is out of stock. Some products which are out of stock. What is my requirement is whatever the products which are out of stock, I want to change the background color as red. Are you understanding? So the customer can understand properly. So these products are out of stock here. And even though I want to print some message saying that this product is not applicable or maybe out of box here. So how we can do during the iteration here? During the iteration. Are you understanding, ma? Is it clear? So what you have to do? Very simple one. I'll take the snapshot. Existing product you modify here. Yeah, tell me what is my requirement. So wherever you found here odd products, make the color as what? Red. Okay, remaining color, some other color, whatever the color you want to choose, so that I can differentiate the products here. Are you understanding, guys? Is it clear? Got the clarity now? So this is a simple task I'm giving for you existing. So I'll give the backup for this one. Make some changes and let me know how you can implement this one. Okay. Second task. Task number 2. Task number 2. What I want here is whenever I click on a button, ascending order and descending order. Whenever I click on a button ascending order, all the items should be in ascending order based on product ID. Based on product ID. Whenever I click on button descending, I should print all the products in descending order. And the descending order also based on product ID. Is it clear, ma? If you use Angular material, within 2 to 3 minutes, we can do it. Because for this is already given template. He has given already what, ma? Templates. But in Angular is not given. In Angular material is always given the template for that. Even the sorting, indexes, navigation, everything is given for you. Okay, na? But what I want here in Angular, I want to implement this with the help of buttons. You take a buttons or you take the drop-down list. That is your wish. Okay, na? So task 2 is what? What is the task 2? Whenever I clicked on button ascending order, I have to print all the products in ascending order, and ascending order based on product ID. Whenever I click on button called as descending, I should print all the products in descending order. So that means it should come first 105, 104, 103, 102, as well as 101. I hope it's clear, ma. Everything is understood. So once you complete this one, when we're working on pipes, when you are working on water pipes, we'll see that how we can search. How we can search based on your key. Whenever search based on key, how we can filter this product details. Okay, so that also we'll try to implement. But as of now, there are 2 tasks you have to complete. What are the 2 tasks? Task 1. All the even rows, you make the background color X, and all the odd rows make the background color as Y here. This is my requirement. You take any color, whatever the color you want here. I hope it's clear, ma. Got the clarity? Yes. And the task 2 is what? Either add buttons or drop down list. Whenever I click on ascending, all the products should be based on ascending order, based on ID. Whenever I click on descending button, all the products should be printed in the descending order here. Okay, na? So this is the two tasks you have to complete it here. Okay. If you see this application, simple application, as of now, all the details we are hard coding or not? Huh? What you are doing here? Huh? Hard coding. Okay. Apart from this, I want to print the images of the products also. What one? Huh? Images. Can you just help me so that I can complete that also? Yeah, come on, tell me. I want to print the images also. How to work with the images now? Huh? We'll do one thing. Images will take care. Okay. Of any products here. Hardware. Sorry, what you get? Hardware means Haridwar got. Hardware I say. Okay, so we got the images now. Okay, so it is coming multiple images. We want single. Okay, now we'll take a single one only for testing here. You take anything. Okay, now or else I'll take here. Okay, na? Single will take it. Yeah. So where we can store? Directly inside the Angular application, my app, SRC. What is this? Assets. Give the serial number. Okay. Image 1. Make sure that there are JPG or another format. Okay, na? Image 2. Next one, image 3. We'll take 1100 also. No one is purchasing, but still light it. 4. That's something. Image. So how many images we got? Fine. Because I've taken 5 products as of now. Okay. Now what we want first, we want to store in where? Yes. Yeah, tell me guys now. Let me add some more thing, ma. Okay, how we can get the image, ma? I want to get location here. Dot slash. Where is getting? I think so. The path extension I have not added. Let me add it. Okay. Let me add the extension for this one. Yeah. Yeah. Now it's showing here. That extension I have not added. That's the reason I've taken now. Now it's working. Asset. What is the first one? Image 1. Next, comma. So what we'll do here? We'll take this copy and then we'll be pasting here. This is what, ma? Image 2. Yes, ma, I'm changing. If I miss anything, let me know. This is what, ma? Image 3. Next one is what, ma? Item 4. Here, 4 image. Next one. Item 5, right? Done now. Okay. What are the 2 extra properties we have added? Name and image. Ma. So go and check in the HTML. In the HTML, what I have to do, ma? Copy and paste. What is the second one we'll print? We'll print name and Okay, already you have pasted. Yes. Now we take what, ma? Image. Okay, na guys? We got it, right? Next, I'm just removing here. Tell me, guys, what we're supposed to print? How many? We want to print 5. Okay, so TD into 5. Okay, na? 5 we want to print it. Next, first one, what we required, ma? Tell me first. Product dot ID. Next one, ma? Product dot name. Next, image. So image, how we can do it? Image. Can you use property binding or you want to use SRC? Tell me. Image you want. Image. SRC. Achha, you want to use property binding. How? Can I use SRC directly here? I'm just asking because we already had what? What is that? Product dot image. Okay, next. Let's see whether it's working or not. Okay, next. Product dot. What we have, ma? Price. Only 4 properties. Extra one. ID, name, image, price. That only we have taken. Anything extra we have taken? 1, 2, 3, 4 properties. Right. Done. Go and check it here. Yes. Is it working? But the image size is what? Quite big. So can we reduce it? Right. So what we can do, ma? We can use ng directives also. Or else if you want to add the CSS, go to the CSS. What we can do, ma? So how much, what do you want to give? Width and height. Okay, tell me. Width 1 RM and height. ठीक है ना? Got it? Okay, some wall we can increase it. To RM, right? So now, if you just look at here now, we got all the product ID, product name, the image, and the price. Leave it that price. Leave it. Okay, we can make the changes whatever you want. Still, we can use pipes to be print in the proper format, like a currency. What? We can use a currency format also. If you're using the pipes, that also we'll see later of point. Okay. So as of now, perfectly is working here. We got here product ID, product name, image, as well as price. So whatever you're expecting here as per the expectation is working, ma? Understood? But still what you're doing here, we are hard coding. Still what you're doing, ma? We are not taking this data from the user. Yes or no? We are not taking the details from the user. We are hard coding. So let it be as of now, because we are just understanding the concept as of now. Like when we are working with the form base, we'll see that how we can get these details and we store in the array in the form of JSON, and finally how we can print in the template here. So that we'll see later of point here. Online people, is it clear, ma? Online people, is it clear or not clear? Yes. Any doubts here as of now, people? Okay. Now what you are going to do in future, guys, look at all of you. In future, what you are going to do is, when you develop your Angular application with a Spring Boot, okay, na? From the Spring Boot, what you're doing here, you're injecting all the REST APIs, you're talking with the database, getting all the details, and giving to whom? Angular. Giving to whom? Angler. So Angler is one who is going to print in the component like this. Apart from that, okay, I want to be add some buttons. What is my requirement? I want to add some buttons. What buttons? Edit and delete. Edit means I want to update that item. Delete means I want to remove that item. Okay, na? So how we can add it, ma? The buttons for the existing table there. See, we are using what? Bootstrap or not? Yes, ma? We're using what, ma? Bootstrap. So for the Bootstrap, they also given what? Components like what? Buttons. They have given the components like what? Buttons. See, what are the different buttons they have given? All these are classes. What? Primary. Okay, next one is secondary. These are different colors for different purpose. Next, success. Next one is danger. We can use for delete. We can use for what? Delete. Next for warnings. Next for info, light and dark here. Now for update and delete, our requirement is what? Update or delete. That means edit and delete. We can use primary and danger. How we can use? We can use a class called as btn space btn hyphen primary as well as danger. We have already added CSS, ma? Yes or no? Can you just help me to add the two buttons? So if you want to add the two buttons, we are adding what? Huh? What we are adding? Separate? Huh. Table header or not? No. TH we are adding. What we want? Actions. Very good. Actions. Column. Okay. You know how to merge two columns, two rows, col span and row span. Do you know or not? Yeah. Tell me, help. I don't know. Come on. So I want how many buttons? Each row should have two buttons. What is the first button? Edit and delete. Can you just help me, guys? Where? Very good, ma. TD. One button, right? Button. What button, ma? Edit. And what class I'm going to use, ma? Button hyphen primary. Okay, go and test as of now, because we have to test whenever we add something here. Is working now? Perfectly, all the buttons are added. Okay, nothing you done, just we have added the buttons. What we want next? We want to add another DT. Yes or not? Very good. Ma, tell me. Button
plus.
What, ma? Delete. Yes. And for delete, we want to
Danger.
use class. Which class?
Danger. Button.
Danger. Okay, na? Yes. Perfectly is added or not? But if you see this, the action, right? It is not merging what? Both the columns. We want to merge both the columns. Tell me. Col span equal to 2. So where? Here. Col span equal to 2 here. Now it's working perfectly. Yes or no? Both has been merged. Both has been merged. Now we got edit. We got delete. Yes or no? Perfectly we got it now. But any action here? No. Now look it. Now what I will do here is I'm going to give this project for you. Okay, I'll give this project. This is your task, another task. Yeah, do it. No, yeah. You have Saturday, Sunday, 2 days. Only work. What do you do? Tomorrow I'll be update. Tomorrow I'm coming. But if you want, I'll be take. Otherwise, no. I'm coming tomorrow. Some people say that Saturday will not come. That's the reason I'm asking. But I'm coming because I call another batch. Maybe tomorrow Ashok is taking for internship. So that's the reason. We'll see that one. Sorry, we'll decide it after the session. Complete now. Come on, come on. Come on. What is my requirement? Amma? No. This, as of now, we are hard coding. Yes. And here we want to perform the operation on your array. You want to perform the operation where? On the array here. See, as of now, are we hard coding or not? All the data we have hard coded. Okay, you have to create a form, fill the data, click on add. It will add the item. When I click on edit the item, delete and delete. So this is how you have to do it. Fine. Okay. So tell me, what is my task here now? Whenever I click on edit, there is. That's the reason I'm telling, no? I'm giving the task for that only. That's the reason I'm telling, no? Just click. I have not completed my word. Edit, when you click it here, call the function. What? Call the function and hard coded some data to modify that particular item. Maybe price. That's it. Because when I click on edit, another dash form should be open. This data has to put there. Then whenever you modify, you click on update. Again, it impact. Again, it come back here. It will show you. That is a different story. As of now, you don't know anything. That is the reason we are not doing. Simple create a method and do the operations here, right? So look at, guys, what is my requirement? Whenever I click on edit here, come on, guys, edit here, call the function. As of now, call the function and just change the price. Hard code as of now. Okay, na? Whenever I click on edit, change the price to 50 and so on. Add plus 10. Sorry? Is it clear, ma, all of you? This is your task 3. Whenever I click on delete, just give the alert message successfully deleted. That's it. Is it clear now? Okay. So this is the 4 tasks. I'll give another task also. Okay, now? Yes. What is the task 1? Have you noted down? What is the task 1? Odd and even. Next. Task 2. Ascending as well as. And task 3. Edit and delete. Okay, right. Perfectly. Okay. So till here is everyone is comfortable? Understood? See, I'm not denying that you are not done. You have done so many applications with your Spring Boot. Similar type here. Maybe you have used the Timely for the front end and you're done, right? But you try with your Angular. You will face some challenges, you'll understand. Okay, na? Right. Okay. Now, next thing is, it's not completed. Okay. It's not completed. Now, what is my requirement here is, look at now. Last thing, then we'll stop. What I want here is, I want to create as of now. Okay, now? Because we don't know form as of now. I want to create a text field. What one? I want to create a text field. Beside the text field, I want to add a button. Which button? Add what? Item. Simple one, right? Here, this is your empty table as of now. This is your empty table where is having the columns. The columns are PID, PName and what ma? Price here. Okay, na? Whenever I try to add the item, let's say for example, what? Mobile. Click on Okay, so one item has to be added here. Okay, now I don't know price. I'm just giving as of now because I'm working only with one text field because I don't know how to create a forms that we are going to learn in the next session. Okay, now reactive form as well as template driven form in case of Angular. So what is my requirement? Whenever the user has click on a button, it has to call the method and he has to add what? One product here. Tell me guys how we can achieve. Tell me how we can achieve this one. Simple requirement. Online people. Yes, huh? Hmm. Hmm. No. This is not JavaScript. Hmm. Hmm. That's the reason. It's not this Angular. You're using what? Angular. You're using Angular. Yeah, correct. I was agreeing. What you're saying that give that name, get that value with that name, and pass it. That is JavaScript. Fully agree. Okay, can we learn? Have the patience? Huh? Yes or no? Can we learn or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, great. Let's go back to the application. You want this or you don't want this one? You want this? Okay.
Yes, we want.
So, no, you said no, you already created number of times. That's the reason I'm asking whether you want or not. Okay. So, I'm just taking here. Images also gone. Yeah. Yes, guys, tell me step one, what we have to do? App dot component dot add the bootstrap inside the index dot HTML. Okay. Second step is what, ma? Help me fast. App dot component dot. Guys, tell me. Okay. Can we add the products, ma? Yes. Next, step 3. App dot component dot HTML. Component dot HTML. Go here. Copy this. Next one, last one. Step 4. App dot component dot CSS. Because we have added CSS also. That's it. Fine. Okay. Look at them. What is the next requirement? We want to implement a simple text field with one button. Simple text field with one button. So whenever the user has clicked on the button, we want to take that item and I want to print on the table. That's it. Nothing else. Okay. Come on. How we can create the text field here? Remove all the things.
Type in the text.
Go to the TS. Remove all the things. Nothing is there. Empty project. Come on. First create what? One text field, right? My form. Something I'm giving. Class. Yeah. So we want one text field. Okay. How we can create a text field? Input here. Okay. Next. 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 So either you can take HTML4 by giving label, or HTML5 you can use placeholder. Okay, na? HTML4 by label, HTML5 with a placeholder. That is up to you. Placeholder. Okay. Enter some item. Okay, na? Something I'm giving here. Next, what we required, ma? One button. What we required? One button. Tell me, ma. Add items, and we want to add bootstrap classes. How we can add, ma? Button primary. That's it. Over. Finish. We added one text field, and then we added a item here. Yes, available, ma? Okay. Now, what is my requirement? Whenever we enter the data, ma, and click on button, ma, we have to take that value. We have to take that. So if you want to read the value which we have entered in the text field, we can use template reference also. What? Tell me, template? Template reference, which can be start with the hash. What? Start with what? Hash. Okay, na? So I can give some name, item, something. Okay, na? I'm giving some reference as a hash item here. Now what happened now? Let's see that whether it is working or not. Is it working? It will work. I'm just showing here first as of now. Is it working now? Because we are not get the value. We haven't get that value. Once we get the value, then we print it here. Okay. So for every text field, we want to assign some name. Okay, we assign some what, ma? Name. I'm giving the name as item here. So as of now, it's working? No, because we need to hold. How we can hold that value? Using name. So this name we have to pass to the function. Okay, na? Add item by passing what? Item here. Whether this function is available. So create that function whose function name is what? Add, which takes some argument. So here in case of this one, we can specify what? Any here. As of now, I'm using what? Alert here. Let's see whether it's getting this value or not. Okay, are we getting? So that means we got the reference. What we got? If we got the reference here, we can get that value. Okay, are you getting here? Yes or not? But in the alert, we are not getting. Still, I'm getting what? Reference. So what we can do here in the TS, also you can specify value, because we got the reference. We got just only reference here. Now, click on OK. Is it working, guys? Yes or not? So tell me what we have done. Come on. Come on, tell me what you've done. We have created one text field. Yes or not? We have given some text field. And we have created one button. What is our requirement? Whatever the data which the user has entered, that data have to read it. I'm reading through template reference. Come on, tell me through what? This is the template reference. Okay. So we have given the template reference, and that we are passing to whom? To the method. Where we are passing? To the method. So inside the method, it is passing this reference or not? Yes or not here? It is passing that reference. But what we want the value. We want the value. It is same thing like docu.get element by ID. You give only reference. And if you want value, dot value here. Same thing is working here. Okay. So finally, we are using what? Item dot value, so that we can read that value here. Okay, guys? Understood? Okay. Now this value I want to store in a property. Okay, na? This dot equal to item dot value, and this property I want to print in component here. How we can print it? Come on, how we can print it? Item value. Go and check it. Working or not? Okay. Enter here item 2. What is happening now? It is overriding or not? What is doing here? Huh? What is my requirement? I want to store all these. Come on, I want to store all these item. How we can store? How we can store? You know array? You know array? So what we can do? We can store into the, come on, we can store into the array. In array, we have a method called as push. What we have? Push. By using push method, we can add the elements into the array here. Are you understanding now? Got it clear? Okay. Now, can you just help me how we can achieve? Can I repeat once again? Come on, guys. Can I repeat once again or have to stop? Huh? Repeat. What is my requirement is, whenever the user has entered the items, click on add item. This item, it has to push inside the what array. So item 1, item 2, and so on. Finally, you have to print all this item from the array in the form of what? Come on, in the form of what? Tables. Are you understanding now? Is it clear or not clear? Understood or not understood? Tell me how we can do it. Come on, tell me. Create the array. Very good. Excellent. Create the array. Where you have to create the array? I don't know. Tell me. Items equal to empty array. So we have created empty array. Next one. What is the next thing we want? Come on. Directly we can push it. No problem. Directly we can push it. What is the array name? Okay, so this dot items dot push method. Okay. Now here it is taking what array? It is taking what? Yes or not? See, ellipsis, 3 dots. 3 dots. Okay, na? So what we can do? How you can store? In the form of key and value pair. Tell me. This dot or key comma value. What is the key we have taken here? Item. Item column value. What is the value? item. Okay, same name is there, no? So I will leave here some data. Okay, na? Some data dot value. Okay, still is getting some error. Okay, read the error. Argument type any is not assignable to the. Okay, so what is asking? Yes. Okay, some data. Done. Okay, now what we have to do? Now from this array, we have to print all the items. What we can use now? Come on, tell me. Table. Yeah, tell me. My data. Table. Yes. Just only name. Only one thing I taken, no? Okay. Next. T. Actually, all these are optionals, not compulsory. So what we can do? Ng for, come on guys, let of items. IT. That's it. Just we can print item here as of now. Huh? Okay, let it be. Just we'll see later of point. We're not focusing on that one. Yes, go and check it now. Huh? Come tell me. Item 1 here. What you are getting? Object. So what we want? Huh? Dot. What is the property name? Huh? Here the property name is given what? Not item ID. We're given item here. Let's see is working or not. It's working. Give the 2, 3, 4, and so on. Yes or not? So whatever the items which we have been stored, it is storing inside where? One inside the array. And how we are storing here with the help of push method. So once we store, finally what we're doing here with the help of table, we are printing those items here. Now, what is my requirement is you try. If you're not getting, no issues. Beside this, add another button whose button name is delete. What ma? Delete. Whenever I click on the button delete, item has to be deleted here. Okay, now item has to be deleted. Okay, you just try. Let's see if you're not getting, I will help you with that. Fine. So these are the tasks you have to completed in the coming session. So when you're coming on Monday, make sure that all these tasks has to be completed and come back here. Okay, what are the tasks? First one, even and odd. Second one is ascending and enough. 2 things, even and odd, ascending and that's it. You try, finish it. If you're getting the time, try this. Okay, right. So I'm just giving the backup also. Just wait.